pissing wet night. It's going to be awful weather tomorrow, just to say. So I hope nobody's planning to go on holiday or anything like that to any place now. Let me just cut this bit of drawing off that I just seen there. That I just seen it there on my phone. It was like cut it off. It's a bit of my cover, whatever. It often gets stuck in my pocket of my jacket. We're not going to be long tonight. We're just going to be probably the 10, not long at all tonight. Put on some relaxing music, so why not? Why not? Find it now. Yeah, I think that's it.
Tell Roomba to clean the bed.
Fucking ads. Okay, I just literally turned it off. Thank you. It worked effectively. But again, we're not going to be long tonight. Excuse me, my throat's going. But it's going to be a few minutes now. Just chill for a few minutes. I'm going to go to bed early tonight. We're going to bed at half. So we're not just after before 11 o'clock and let's put it on. Very tired of this meeting. Don't know why. So I thought to know why. Like it was less. I'm actually more tired today than I was yesterday and the day before. So I don't get that to be done. I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't know. It's not going to be good weather now. Because I'm just looking for it around Cavan and stuff like that. It's not going to be good at all, let's put it that way. Let me see. I don't know. It's something weird happening. Maybe it's not me, but we'll wait and see. I kind of put well, I did. To be totally honest, I didn't really know was I going to go live. It was kind of just like, yeah, sure, go live for a few minutes, and that's my thinking. Even though I probably shouldn't be live because I'm pretty tired. Because I know a good few people, if they were in the position I'm in the moment, they would just be like, "Fuck this, I'm going to bed." I don't know why. It's hard to know sometimes why you're tired, why you're the way you are. So, dun, 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 dun. Let me see, is this walking now? They call it YouTube Studio kind of thing has been acting up a bit today. I tried it this morning, it didn't want to work for me. So there we are, there's the notification just going through that we're just live. So technically the notification just probably just went out there a second. So technically, maybe, possibly, could be. All these answers that we don't know the answer to. What is the meaning of life? Very deep thought. Deep thinking. The deep thoughts. What is the meaning of life? Dun, 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 dun. It feels like Wednesday more than Tuesday. Just something about it just feels like a Wednesday. So I don't know. I know. What was I going to do then? I think I'm just doping out today, to be totally honest. Who knows? That's to be totally honest with you. I probably should have went live later on if I would have better time. Like I went live nearly. What's I don't know. We were going off at nearly just after 12 o'clock last night, and I think we went live just before 11 or so. So it was pretty late now last night. So I don't know, we could have done that again, but you know, I don't think people expect me to be live this early. That's the thing. Could be a leader. Well, to be totally honest, I didn't know myself I was going to go live this evening. I kind of just was here and I was like, should I go to bed or should I live stream maybe for 40 minutes or so? And I was like, should the hell with it. I live stream for a few minutes and shot, yeah, it won't kill me. What doesn't kill you makes you strong, as to say. I'm doping something fierce today. He's doping. Good evening, Sean. How are we this evening? Are we all looking forward to the storm tomorrow? We're ready to batter down the hatches for Storm Agnes, isn't it? They'll call it Storm Agnes. So. Agnes Brown, aye, Agnes Brown, exactly. So, but it is supposed to be bad now tomorrow. So it's going to be very wet. That's at least one thing for sure. I don't really know after that what could happen. Yeah, it's cold. It definitely is cold now. Like it is getting colder now. You can tell it's getting into October now. You can really, really tell. So you can tell. You can tell by the picture. So what was I going to say? So yeah, we know when the Tidy Towns results, they're late this year. Usually for the last, I don't know, since probably the foundation of the Tidy Towns in the 1960s or so, the results were always out at the end of September or the in midway during September. This year it's not until the 6th of October, which is next Friday. So it's the first time in Dockey's years that I read anything like that. Obviously, a year that it didn't go ahead, obviously. Yeah, that's the first time ever it didn't go ahead, but they're late this year with the result, basically. Because usually we'll have them out at the end of September. So they're very late this year. Because I received an email from the head of the Tidy Towns department in the rural community development. Sorry, couldn't speak. The Department of Rural Community Development. Yes, that's it. The Tidy Town section of it. That it was on the 6th. So it's basically confirmed that this is the 6th. I know. Unless it changes, but I don't see it for changing. So that's what I was told anyway. So I hardly doubt he'd be bullshitting. If totally honest, I don't think so. So definitely next Friday, most likely not see me at all, live or anything like that. Let's put that way. You probably will maybe Saturday. It might be video up just to say how we did and things like that. Now, just to say too, well, geez, everybody's asking for Cavan Day. Yeah, it was Cavan Collin. It was in July, no, July, yeah, July. And it was kind of Cavan. It was Cavan Collin, wasn't Cavan Day and things. I had very little to do with it this year. Basically, nothing to do with it. And it was kind of a public celebration, a carnival kind of thing. And that was it. Nothing really else happened. I wasn't involved in anything this year. I took a back seat, and that was it. Nothing really major happened. So that's basically how it happened. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so next Friday, I don't know. But yeah, I was going to say about the cargo bike too. Now, I tell people, I talked about it before. At the moment, we're working things out. We have looked at a good few cargo bikes and stuff like that. But it most likely we probably will have to kick it down the road again. Like plan was that we probably would have it by mid-March or so. So we'll probably have to wait for another while because it is pretty pricey. Now you nearly would buy a house nearly for some of the prices they're looking for. So well, that's being generous, buy a house, but you know. So it's going to be another while before we suppose we find the right one for the right price. Because at the moment in time, the ones that we've come across, yeah, they're looking for far too much for what's on offer. Let's put it that way. Like there was one there for 10,000. We're looking for 10,000 for it, and at most, let's be fair. And when I see something, I know what it's really kind of worth. At most, you pay 4,000 for it, right? 4,000 for it. That's at most you would pay, but you wouldn't pay 10,000 for it. For what you got there and that. So you wouldn't pay 10,000. Let's buy. So let's just put it. I just thought I'd mention it because a few people did donate before to the fund. So it is going to, that money is there obviously alongside it. But it will take time to find what the right one for the right price. So it'll be another while yet before by any action on that. Unfortunately, I thought we would find a good one. I don't know. There has been very little said about anything to do with the Tony Blair Institute, so not much is happening. There hasn't been any statements or anything. She's been very quiet, I suppose. So I don't know what she's doing. She's some kind of strategic advisor for the Tony Blair Institute. So don't know. I think she's done an interview or a panel kind of thing with Justin Trudeau and Jacinda Ardern and all that in Canada there a few weeks ago. Last week I think it was. But apart from that, I don't think there's been anything else. Not to my knowledge, anyway. That was about it. There's not really no other news kind of about it. So I don't even know what the fuck they'll be doing in the Tony Blair Institute. I looked up, I even read articles and different things about them. I still kind of don't get what they're trying to achieve, you know. I don't really get it. I know the defies government and stuff like that, but you know, I don't get it. That's nearly what the World Economic Forum does. So why would they have two groups doing it? You know, it doesn't make any sense. But I don't get it. To be totally honest, what they do. But I understand a bit, but I don't get it fully. To be totally honest, I think I need to do more research on it, kind of. But I find it sooner or later what it's. But, so yeah, that's what's going to be better. Obviously, when Leo gets kicked out of office too, he'd be joining that very soon. So that's what's going to happen now. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, PD, Labour, all the same. And in trouble, the other they do blame. Oh, would you like to be a TD in the door, sitting there and doing fuck all the time? It'd be a great life being a TD in the door. Also, do you know good news? They're getting a big pay rise too. They're going to get another 1,600 a year in a pay rise, of course, because they work very hard. You know, they only have to go back to work, so you know they need another pay rise to help them out. You know, the cost of living, it's very dear being a TD in the Dáil and being the senator. It's fierce expenses, and you know 100,000 a year is not enough, so we need another 1,600 a year. Obviously, no taxes or nothing like that. So it's not the biggest pay rise that they give, but it's still another 1,000 nonetheless. Another 1,600, nearly 2,000 of pay rise. Literally, if an only citizen and only Joe gets a pay rise, right, it'd be an extra €30 a week, an extra €10 a week, an extra €5 a week, and that'd be it. Like the pensioners waiting to see in the budget, they'd be giving them an extra €5 a week, and that'd be it. That's their pay rise. You know, he's not going yet, so it's not sad yet. It'd be the next election, then we can be sad. So not yet. Hello, Charlie. Yeah. So we can all get the tears out. We can all get the tissues out when Charlie goes in the next election. He's still here for the moment. He's still there. So don't worry. Don't lose any sleep yet. And don't worry. He get a big pension too, and he'll be well looked after. Don't worry. He have a big pension, and sure he'll be well looked after. He might get him a job in Brussels too when he's at it. So he'll be well looked after. Don't worry. He won't have to worry about the bills or anything like that. So get you my number one vote. I actually don't know. Well, I probably would say Carl Nolan. She's very good for rural Ireland. Awfully, obviously, niche TD, independent TD, obviously rural independence, basically. I would say probably Matthew Maguire, definitely too. You know, he would do very well in Canada at the moment, Matthew Maguire. You know, going on about the 1930s, we're going back to the 1930s. He actually would be very right in what he said if he went to Canada at the moment and went into the House of Commons in Canada and said, you know, about the 1930s. We're going back to the 1930s. You know, he wouldn't be. He actually be very right in that statement if he went over to Canada now at the moment and said that. But sure, we all know about Justin Trudeau, but sure. But so yeah, Matthew Maguire too. I don't know. I really don't really know who else would vote. I would say Danny Healy because it would be funny just to have him in Dáil and having a good laugh. You know, it'd be just literally good fun because I don't think anybody can really understand what he's saying. You know, so it'd be good fun just to listen to him. Heather's a Cavan. She's a Monaghan woman. She's from Monaghan. She was born in Monaghan, so she's not a Cavan person. She's a Monaghan woman, and we don't like Monaghan people on here. We're casual racism. Hate speech. Helen McAtee's going to make that illegal. So you can't criticise people from Monaghan. I lock you up for 5 years. 5 years. Give me 2 seconds, sorry, I have one thing to do here, just give me a second. The catch watered in, so that's the reason why I went off. It probably will go in a few minutes anyway, because I am pretty tired tonight, so we'll probably leave another minute or two and then we £2. Just a quick hello and goodbye. But we wait another minute or two. No, I know, but I'm not that. I'm not that consistent as I was probably. Which one? Back Friday. Don't know what we do, Andy. It's kind of 50-50 where what day we back to be done, Andy. But definitely not next Friday. Next Friday, that's 100% probably for certain. That there'll probably be no videos at all, probably, of live streams or anything next Friday. That's 100% guaranteed. But any games to finish. Well, at the end of next month, you'll be sick of it. Let's put it that way. There's going to be a lot of gaming kind of done next month. So the end of next month, particularly the 24th or so, 25th, before the bank holiday, obviously before Halloween. So you'd be sick of it. You'd literally be sick of me. Because we'll probably be live nearly enough every day for an hour or so. We try and go for an hour or so, like doing a game. So you'd be sick of me by then. Let's put out. You'd be sick of me for a week or two. No, not really an hour, but sometimes be 30 minutes and sometimes be an hour or whatever. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for tonight. Thank you, Sean and Shawnee, for being here. I appreciate it. I know it's just a quick live stream saying hello and goodbye. But yeah, I go and give her some milk now in a second. The cat. She has her food down there, so I'll give her a bit of milk before I go to bed, and she'll be happy enough, and then she'll go to bed, and she'll be happy then. So yeah, I'll talk to you later, and goodbye. Batter down the hedges indeed. Be careful out there, and goodbye.